Welcome back, Marvel Future Fighters. Trippy Cakes here, and I got a new special thread that I'm going to add to my channel called the Uniform Ideas. Today is episode 1, and it is going to be on Marvel the Avengers. Now, these are just my thoughts on some great designs that could be used, but without further ado, let's get into it. So for starters, we're going to start off with the Hulk. We're going to do the Age of Apocalypse one. I think it could be a very interesting concept to add. And then after that, I got Aboriginal Hulk. That's where he ends up in Australia. And then after that, I picked Infernal Hulk as another alternative to use. Another Hulk idea that I did suggest is Zombie Hulk. We already have Zombie Venom, so why not add some more characters? And then of course Old Man Hulk. Those are just a couple of my thoughts on him. For Black Widow, I picked Clairvoyant as a uniform. It would be interesting to see a giant skill set change. Then we have Yelena Belova, whatever. There wasn't that much for Black Widow, but I'm going to move on to Iron Man. Of course, infamous Iron Man. Gotta have it, gotta have it. Then I did also pick Lord Iron, which is like a medieval Iron Man. Maybe that could switch him to combat type, who knows. And then I picked Thunderbolt's Iron Man as well. And then after that, I started getting into some ideas for Hawkeye. None of them were all of that great, but I mean, it's Hawkeye we're talking about. This uniform is actually pretty cool. But since I was on the topic of Hawkeye, as a bonus, I did choose this uniform or this costume for Kate Bishop as a something else for there. Moving on, there's plenty to choose from with Captain America, and that does go for the same as Thor. There are plenty to choose from, but the one that I did want to give most notice to as a possible uniform would be Old Man Thor. These are all just my little thoughts on, what could be great uniforms and bring a little bit more flavor to the game. I'm not saying there's not enough flavor now, but more uniforms are always better. Sometimes we just get uniforms and the only reason we buy them is to upgrade another character's uniform. But yeah, I thought about it, and the reason I started doing this episode is because when I was going through my characters and my roster today, and I was looking at what uniforms to upgrade, there really weren't a lot that I can honestly say that I just absolutely loved. There's a small handful of them that I actually think are worth upgrading, and then the other ones I feel like I guess I could just do it when I do it kind of thing. Having better uniforms not only makes you feel cooler when you're playing and makes it look cooler and changes the character, but it brings life and quality to the game, just having those options open. Anyway, this has been episode 1 of uniform ideas, and again, this is on the Avengers, and I did choose the Avengers because the game's pretty much started with the Avengers. With that being said, let me know what you think for these set of characters. I'm going to be doing some other one, or I'm going to be doing episode 2 here pretty soon. Look for it within the next day or so. I do have other videos that I do want to go over. But anyway, this has been Trippy Cakes. Please do like, subscribe, comment, and let me know some uniforms you think would be great for some of these characters that I went through today. Anyway, Trippy Cakes again, and I'm out.